Hello, welcome everyone to this video in which we will be discussing test 9 of polity. Without any delay, let's start off with the questions. So the first question here is, which of the following statements are true? Statement 1, the president appoints the governor of states in India. Office of governor of a state is an employment under the central government. Option A is 1 only, option B is 2 only, option C is both 1 and 2, and option D is neither 1 nor 2. So if you have a look at this, president appoints the governor of states in India. Yes, this is absolutely right. And office of a governor of a state is an employment under the central government. This is wrong, because office of the governor is not an employment under the central government. It is an independent constitutional office. Constitutional office. So statement 2 is wrong. So the right answer is going to be option A, 1 only. Going forward to the next question, which of the following statements are true regarding governor's office? Statement 1, he should not be a member of either house of parliament or a house of the state legislature. Statement 2 is he is entitled without payment of rent to the use of his official residence. Statement A is 1 only, statement B is 2 only, statement option C is both 1 and 2, and option D is neither 1 nor 2. If you have a look at this, he should not be a member of either house of the parliament or house of state legislature. This is true. At the time of his appointment, he should not be a member of either house of the parliament or of a state legislature. He is entitled without payment of rent to the use of his official residence. His official residence is Raj Bhavan. Yes, he is entitled to stay there even without payment of rent. So statement 2 is also right. So the right answer is option C, both 1 and 2. So the constitution lays down the following conditions for governor's office, that is, he should not be a member of either house of a parliament or house of a state legislature. If any such person is appointed as governor, he is deemed to have vacated his seat in that house on the date on which he enters upon his office as the governor. He should not hold any other office of profit. He is entitled without payment of rent to the use of official residence, that is Raj Bhavan. He is entitled to such emoluments, allowances and privileges as may be determined by parliament. He is the same person is appointed, when the same person is appointed as the governor of 2 or more states, the emoluments and allowances payable to him are shared by the states in such proportion as determined by the president. His emoluments and allowances cannot be diminished during his term of office. Going forward to the next question, which of the following statements are true? Statement 1, governor has to appoint the leader of majority party in the state legislative assembly as chief minister. Statement 2, constitution requires that a person must prove his majority in the legislative assembly before he is appointed as the chief minister. Option A is 1 only, option B is 2 only, option C is both 1 and 2, option D is neither 1 nor 2. So they're asking which of the statements are true. Yes, governor has to appoint the leader of majority party in state legislature. This is true. Okay, he has to appoint the leader of majority party in the state legislative assembly as the chief minister. This is absolutely true. And if you have a look at statement 2, it is not necessary for the person, or it is not required that the person must prove his majority in the legislative assembly before he is appointed chief minister. He can be appointed CM by governor, after which he is given time to prove majority. So statement 2 is wrong here. So the right answer here is going to be option A, 1 only. So the constitution does not require that a person must prove his majority in the legislative assembly before he is appointed as chief minister. The governor may first appoint the chief minister and then ask him to prove his majority. This is what happened in Karnataka when Yediyurappa was sworn in as the chief minister. Later he was asked to prove his majority. Just to give an example, this is the same case scenario in all the states. Going forward to the next question, Article 164 mandates appointment of minister in charge of tribal welfare in state legislature in which of the following states? Option A, Chhattisgarh, option B, Jharkhand, option C, Madhya Pradesh, option D, all of the above. Right answer here is all of the above is the right answer. Article 164 mandates appointment of minister in charge of tribal welfare in state legislature in states of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. Going forward to the next question, which of the following statements are correct regarding the composition of a state assembly? Statement 1, Constitution has fixed the strength of state assemblies. Statement 2, no state assembly in India has a below minimum strength of 60 members. So here Constitution has fixed the strength of state assemblies. Yes, it has fixed the strength of state assemblies. So statement 1 is right. And no state assembly in India has below minimum strength of 60 members. No, this is absolutely wrong, because the states of Goa, Sikkim, Mizoram and Union Territory of Puducherry, they have only 40 members. The legislative assembly has a strength of 40. So statement 2 is wrong. So the right answer here is going to be option A, 1 only, because statement 1 is right. More on this, the composition of legislative assembly as per the Constitution, 7th Amendment 1956, 7th Amendment Act 1956 states that the number of members should be in consonance to Article 333. Article 333 of the Constitution. The Legislative Assembly of State has the requisition that the member should not be more than 500. It should not be more than 500, okay, and less than 60. Okay, it should not be less than 60, and candidates are chosen by direct election from territorial constituencies in the state. That is what happens, because we elect MLAs by direct election. And clause 2 of Article 170 states that there should be a division of every state into territorial constituencies, and the ratio between the population of each constituency and the allocation of seats shall be practicable and similar throughout the state. There are, however, a few exceptions. The few exceptions include Goa, Sikkim, Mizoram, Union Territory of Puducherry, which have only 40 members. Going forward to the next question, which of the following statements are true regarding money bills in state legislature? Statement 1, a money bill of state government is introduced in assembly on the recommendation of governor. Statement 2, a money bill of state government can be introduced in either legislative assembly or legislative council. So statement 1 here is, a money bill of state government is introduced in the assembly on recommendation of the governor. Yes, only on the recommendation of the governor a money bill can be introduced, but it is the speaker who is going to determine whether a bill is a money bill or not, and the speaker's decision is final in this regard. So statement 1 is right. And statement 2, a money bill of state government can be introduced in either legislative assembly or legislative council. No, this is not true. The money bill at the central level or at the state level cannot be introduced in lower house. So legislative council, it cannot be introduced. So the right answer here is going to be option A, 1 only. Going forward to the next question here, the 7th question, which of the following statements are true? Statement 1, Parliament can make laws for the whole or any part of territory of India. And statement 2 is Parliament alone can make extraterritorial legislation. So if you have a look at statement 1, Parliament can make laws for whole or any part of territory of India. This is absolutely true. And Parliament alone can make extraterritorial legislation. Yes, only Parliament can make it, and no state legislature is empowered to make extraterritorial legislation. So the right answer here is option C, both 1 and 2. Next question here, which of the following subjects are part of state list? Education, forest, protection of wildlife, all of the above. So the right answer here is all of the above, that is education, forest, protection of wildlife, all of them are under the state list. This is after the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976. This transferred 5 subjects to state list. So which are the 5 subjects? 5 subjects to concurrent list from the state list, that is education, forest, weights and measurement, protection of wildlife and animals, and administration of justice, constitution and organization of all courts, that is except Supreme Court and High Court.